What is going on, beautiful people of the world? My name is Garrett Wolf, and I am the host of the #1 podcast for people who are trying to go from skinny fat to fitness freak. I've built my body over the last 8 years through trial and error, and in the last 3 years, I've helped hundreds of online clients shred unwanted fat and embody the best version of themselves. Now, let's jump right into today's show.
What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Garrett Wolf podcast. This is the #1 show for people who are trying to go from saggy flabs to six-pack abs, all without giving up the most enjoyable aspects of their life. In today's episode, I'm going to be talking about how your only enemy is time. If at any point during this episode you enjoy what I have to say, or if you think what I have to say is valuable, then please screenshot my face, share it to Instagram stories, tag me at _Garrett Wolf, and I will reshare it to my story and send you a free gift. Guys, let's dive right in. Today, I've been overwhelmed. Today, I've been anxious. Today, I've been scared. And I've been doing a lot of brainstorming, a lot of thinking, a lot of talking, a lot of diving into my mindset, diving into why I'm not, diving into why maybe I might not be growing, diving into what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. And this podcast is for the people out there who have already made the decision. Because usually on this podcast, I'm talking to beginners, right? Usually on this podcast, I'm trying to motivate people into taking action. I'm trying to motivate people who are kind of on the fence, people who are kind of unsure about what they want to get done, people who are unsure if they're ready to dedicate themselves. But in this episode, I want to talk to people who are already dedicated, people who have already made, the decision. Because that's where I'm at right now, guys. That's where I'm at. I've already decided that I want to be an online personality. I've already decided that I want to be an online fitness coach. I've already decided that I want to be a CEO of my business. I've already decided that I want to run a coaching company to change men into, it used to be go from skinny fat to six-pack abs. Now it's just shredding fat and kind of just revealing your abs in general. So I've already made the decision. And so now the question becomes, what can I do to move forward? So you can kind of apply this to your life, but this is how it is in my life. I've already made the decision. So the question becomes, what can I do to move forward in becoming, a bigger online personality? And there's a few things off the top of my head that I can mention. Off the top of my head, let's just go down the daily checklist. I post twice a day on Instagram Reels. I post 10 to 16 TikToks every single day. So basically a TikTok an hour. I post on Facebook. At least I try to. I haven't posted on Facebook in a while because honestly the people on Facebook are kind of weird. But then again, that's just an excuse. So we're identifying what I can do to improve my reach because I've already made the decision. So I could start posting more on Facebook. I could start posting pictures to Instagram, right? That's one thing. But we're talking about what I'm doing. So I post, 4 to 5 YouTube shorts every day. I try to do a YouTube vlog every day. I do a podcast, a live stream every single day. Other than that, I'm expanding my network by sending out 50 to 100 messages every single day. I try to engage with as many accounts as I can without becoming a mushroom and just kind of scrolling and being like an AFK scroller, a content consumer, because I want to be the content creator, not the content consumer. And so there's all these things that I can do. There's all these different things. And I'm doing all of them other than posting on Facebook. But fuck Facebook, to be honest. I might decide to change my mind later if I build up my community on Facebook. But there's all these things I can do. YouTube, right? Fucking Twitter. I do tweet. I actually do tweet. I have one Twitter follower, actually. And I think I'm following one person. I'm pretty sure the only person I'm following on Twitter is Elon Musk, which is fucking hilarious, right? And I did that on purpose. But I'm new to Twitter, right? So I'm doing Twitter. I'm trying to do Twitter. It's kind of hard. It's not hard. It's actually like the easiest app ever. Honestly, I don't know what I'm talking about. I just don't know what to say. Like, what do you guys say on Twitter? How do you grow an account on Twitter? That's one thing I have no idea about. One thing I have absolutely no fucking idea about. But in any case, right, we got Twitter, we got LinkedIn, we got Facebook, we got Instagram, we got TikTok, we got Spotify, we got YouTube, and I think that's all of them. I believe that's all of them, and I'm on all of them. Whether or not I'm consistent on Twitter and Facebook is besides the point, and LinkedIn, because honestly, who the fuck is on that shit anyway? But I am consistent as shit on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Those are the three main ones, right? Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube for growing your community, for growing your tribe. And I'm consistent as fuck on all of those. And so I'm always trying to figure out how to improve. I'm always trying to figure out how to get better, how to speed up my progress. That's what kind of initiated the live streams. That's what initiated the podcasts. That's what initiated me to jump into a contest prep for a men's physique bodybuilding show, because I knew how you do one thing is how you do everything. So if I dedicated myself to, mass dedication, then I would indeed become a more dedicated person. And as I can already see, it's working wonders. This is the 27th or 28th episode every single day of the podcast that we've been running. My communication skills, my verbal tonality, my skills are all improving. Everything's getting better. So everything's going according to plan. It's all going good, right? Despite the fact that everything is going good, I still wake up in the mornings with a little bit of anxiety, a little bit anxious. I don't really know if I'm doing everything I possibly can. I don't know if there's more to be done. And there's always going to be more to be done, right? There's always something more you can do. You can always send out another tweet. You can always make another piece of content. You can always post another TikTok. But at the end of the day, are you taking a step forward or are you staying still? Because the universe is always moving, right? The earth is in constant motion. So are you moving with the earth, or are you letting the earth move around you? Because everything's always in motion. Objects in motion will stay in motion. That's why we always talk about positive momentum. We always talk about breaking through barriers, trying to get 1% better every single day, because that, at the end of the day, will arrive you at the destination. Whether it takes 5 years, whether it takes 10 years, whether it takes 15 years, is besides the point. And that prompts the title of this podcast is Your Only Enemy is Time. This is for the people that are already dedicated, that have already made the decision that they are going to do something. I've already made the decision. I already know I'm going to try. I'm not going to try. I am. This is the nuance, the mindset. You can see it in my language. I'm saying I'm going to try. I'm going to try. I'm going to try. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try that. Hopefully this. Hopefully that. You can tell I suffer. Again, I struggle, or I prescribe myself with a little bit of imposter syndrome. I've recently come to the realization that prescribing myself with imposter syndrome might be the very thing giving me anxiety. Prescribing myself, because I'm giving it a name, right? Just like depression, just like anxiety. I'm saying I wake up with anxiety. I have imposter syndrome. I'm allowing these things to take control from me. And I am deciding now in this moment to take control back. I'm going to change my language. I'm going to change my verbs, my tonality. Everything about that needs to change. I do not have imposter syndrome. I may be experiencing imposter syndrome. I do not have anxiety. I may be experiencing anxiety, and they can all be abolished by mass exposure. I already know this for a fact. If you want to learn a little bit more about my anxiety story and things like that, you should tune into the last podcast, because it was kind of like a therapy session. We dive deep into my mind and figure out why, the root cause of all these kind of mental illnesses, right? But they can all be abolished with mass exposure. And so we're talking about your only enemy is time. This is for the people that have already made the decision, and I have already made the decision. And so I was talking to my coaches today in another one of my mentorships. This isn't the one I usually talk about. This is a different mentorship. And I was talking to them. I was like, guys, I'm doing everything. I'm doing fucking everything. Is there anything more I can do? And they did. They gave me a couple more things I can do. But it's things that I'm already doing that just need to be improved. So they said, you should improve your content. You're already doing all the things. You're doing the action steps, right? For someone on a fitness journey, it would be like, I'm already hitting 10K steps a day. I'm already drinking a gallon of water, and I'm already working out every day. What more can I do, right? It's like you're already doing all these things right. So now how can you improve on those steps? How can you improve on the things that you're already doing? So for someone in a fitness journey, you could improve your workouts by figuring out what exercises give you a better stimulus and what exercises should come before certain exercises. Like, say you want to get better at bench press, but you have trouble initiating your pecs under the bench press. Something you could do is incorporate a chest fly a couple sets beforehand to get some blood flow into the chest, and that way you'll be able to feel it better underneath the bench press. For me, being a content creator, they said you need to commit to mastery of content, right? So getting better at content creation. So I've dedicated myself to 90 days of content mastery. So I'm going to be trying to again, language. This is bullshit. I'm going to be improving the fuck out of my content consistently. So you guys should tune the fuck in to all channels, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, to see my content improving. Because I have dedicated myself to 90 days of content mastery. The other thing they said I could do is reach out to other fitness influencers and see if I can help them out in some way. And I was like, that's kind of interesting. Why would I do that? What's the point in doing that? Why would I do that? And they said something that's kind of crazy is like, relationships are currency, right? We always talk about how your attention is the best currency. So the more attention you have on yourself, the more you can translate that into currency. So the more attention you have from other people, the more you can translate it into currency, right? Into actual fungible dollars, right? Into real life USD. So they said, we kind of came to the conclusion that I don't have enough friends that have money. Right? I need more friends that have money. How do you make friends that have money? You help them in some way. You give them something for free. You provide value. It's the same thing for people that don't have money, right? How do you make friends with someone that doesn't have money? This is just how you make friends with anyone. You give them something of value, and the law of reciprocity states that they will feel inclined to give you something back of equal or greater value. Usually it's of greater value, but you have to not expect that. Obviously, you have to give from the heart. You have to give from the soul. You have to kind of give them value. And so I'm going to be doing that over the next 90 days. As I do mastery of content, I'm going to be reaching out to other fitness influencers, seeing if I can't help them in some way, seeing if like something about their content seems cool to me. I'm like, yo, this is super duper cool. Like, I'm wondering how you kind of went about this, or, maybe I can give you, my take on it and figure out if I can implement something that I use in my content and give it to you as a gift. Like, yo, I have this editor, as an example, I have an editor that edits my content on Instagram. He puts the captions on it for me. I could be like, yo, dude, I love this talking video that you have, but did you know that it could be a little bit more engaging if you use some captions? Like, here's my editor, like, hit him up. He can give you a nice discounted rate and we can build a bit of a relationship. Everybody wins, right? Everybody's heard the phrase, your network is your net worth, right? So we came to the conclusion that I just need to provide more value to the world, right? More value. I'm already doing all the right action steps. I've lined up the action steps and I've knocked them all down. I've knocked them down. Now I need to make the action steps bigger. I need to make them more voluptuous. I need to make them bigger and better. And so that brings me to the title of the podcast. Is my only enemy is time. My enemy is no longer, can I do this? My enemy is no longer, am I going to do this? My enemy is no longer, what do I need to do every day? What are the action steps that I need to take to get better? The enemy now is improving upon the action steps. And that's why I'm dedicating myself to 90 days of content mastery. That's why I'm dedicating myself to 90 days of reaching out to influencers, seeing if I can help, seeing if I can provide value. And another thing that I'm doing to provide value is I'm going to make all of my teachable courses free. So if you want to, see my teachable courses, then get in the Discord. We also have a free Discord now. So I have a free Discord and a free teachable course for everyone. Previously sold at $9.97. Now it's going to be free for everyone. This is now something that all of you can take, something that all of you can utilize. The program is called Skinny Fat to Six Pack Abs in 45 Days. It's absolutely free. If you want to get into the Discord, just go to my bio on Instagram and click the bio in my Instagram and then just click free Discord. You can join and then you'll see the link in the welcome section. It'll prompt you through all the things and you can find the link and you can run this free teachable course because I'm trying to build a community. I'm trying to provide value, and the best way to do that is just give and expect nothing in return. And that's what I'm dedicating myself to over this next 90-day period. So I'm going to be making more free teachable courses, something to do with abs. I'll be creating something like that. Something to do with building muscle, because previously it was Skinny Fat to Six Pack Abs. It's kind of a shredding program. I need a bulking program. Then I need an actual six-pack ab builder program. I got all these ideas, right, guys? I'm going to make like 20 free courses for you guys. I'm going to build a community on Discord of all these like-minded people who just want to get in shape, who just want to be better, who want to better themselves in fitness, and we can all kind of just grow and build and live together, right? Everybody fucking wins. And the only thing that can stop me is time. And the only way that time gets in my way is if I get in my head with all this shit. What else can I do? What else can I do? Is there anything else I can do? Like, no, you're already doing it. Just improve, just get better, just keep building relationships. And that is the only way to move forward. And the only thing that can stop me is time. And I am dedicated to not allowing time to stop me. That's why I'm dedicating to 90 Days of Mastery. And I put on my vision board the word obsessed, because I am absolutely obsessed with this shit. And I put a sticky note that says my only enemy is time, as a constant reminder to me that I am the only thing that can get in my way at this point. And I refuse to allow myself to stop me in my tracks after all of the sweat, blood, and tears that I've put into my craft. I will not allow myself or my weak bitch ass mind get in my fucking way. And that's why I'm dedicating myself to mastery. That's why it's on my vision board. And that's why I'm doing this podcast. And that's why I'm doing a vlog. That's why I'm going to work out. That's why I'm doing all this shit. I got the free Discord, free community, free teachable courses, everything free. Just take it all. Just have it all for free. All this free content. Take it. And in the future, I'm sure the law of reciprocity will come back to favor me. That brings me to the end of this podcast episode. So if at any point during this episode you think what I had to say was valuable, or you enjoy my pretty face, please screenshot me, share it to Instagram stories, tag me at _Garrett Wolf, and I'll reshare it to my story and send you a free gift. Other than that, guys, it has been your boy Garrett Wolf, and I will see you all in the next podcast episode. Peace.
Thank you so much for tuning in today. Hopefully you got some value. If you did get value and you want to learn a little bit more about how you can go from skinny fat to fitness freak, just head over to my Instagram at _Garrett Wolf and DM me the word muscles, and I'll reach out to you and see if I can help. Again, thank you guys so much for tuning in today, and I will see you all in the next episode. Peace.